Tamra judge bashed by RHOC fans for tattling to Andy Cohen. Tamra judge has found herself in hot water once again. This time, Real Housewives of Orange County fans are dragging her following the revelation that she called Bravo boss Andy Cohen to try to have a radio host fired. Tamra judge called Andy Cohen trying to get Kiki Monique fired. During an appearance on Vanderpump Rules star Sheena Shea's Skinanigans podcast, reality-checked host Kiki Monique opened up about her interactions with the RHOC star. Kiki, who also hosts The Talk of Shame, says she opened up her phone recently to a series of DMs from Tamra. She asked her if she was the one hosting the show, but she was not because she was at the Tom Girardi trial. She said, "Were you hosting when someone called in and called Alexis a woe?" and said that I was a piece of shit. I was so mad I contacted Andy. "What? Are you trying to get us fired from our jobs?" Kiki exclaimed. Before adding, she asked Tamra, "If I piss you off, can you come to me first without trying to get me fired? 'Cause I really need my job." RHOC fans call out Tamrat for trying to throw her weight around. After a clip of the story was posted online, fans quickly took to the comment section and were clearly Team Kiki. One fan pointed out the irony of the whole situation since Tamra talks about everything and everyone on her own podcast, 2 T's in a Pod. It's very rich that Tamrat is calling Andy to complain about things this chick allegedly said, but has had seasons of her podcast talkings on everyone. Another fan added, Tamrat is a 58-year-old woman who's trying to get younger folks fired. What is going on? I can't believe she doesn't just ignore gossip. This is getting crazy. She's too old for this. A third added their thoughts on the backlash Tamra has been getting throughout the first half of the current season. Sounds like Grammy Tammy is feeling a little paranoid. Maybe she's figuring out how badly RHOC fans want her gone. And she can take her trifling bestie Alexis with her. Ba-bay. Other fans even tagged Andy himself, begging him never to fire anyone on Tamra's behalf. Even Tamra's former bestie, Vicky Gunvalson, chimed in, writing, "Typical Tamra." Tamra's tactics clearly didn't work. Radio Andy still employs Kiki. Tamra judge has never been one to hold back, but her latest move has left Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC, fans seething. The outspoken reality star has always relished her position as one of Bravo's most unfiltered pot stirrers, but even by her standards, running to Andy Cohen with behind-the-scenes gossip seemed like a step too far. The controversy erupted when rumors began circulating that Tamra had tattled to Andy about some of her co-stars, allegedly stirring the pot in ways that went beyond what even seasoned Housewives enthusiasts were comfortable with. In the ever-dramatic landscape of RHOC, where alliances shift like the tides and feuds can be reignited with a single shady comment, Tamra's latest antics proved divisive. The drama started brewing when Tamra, always one to spill the tea, hinted on her podcast, 2 T's in a Pod, that she had some things to share with the Bravo boss. Initially, fans brushed it off as typical Tamra banter, but when Andy himself referenced a certain unnamed housewife, keeping him very informed about RHOC happenings, viewers began connecting the dots. Tamra's back to doing what she does best, meddling, one fan tweeted. She acts like she's everyone's friend, then turns around and throws them under the bus. While Tamra has long embraced her role as RHOC's resident firestarter, there's a fine line between making good TV and crossing into snitch territory. And according to some fans, she stomped right over it. Listen, we all love mess, but Tamra reporting back to Andy like she's a Bravo employee instead of a cast member. That's too much, another fan wrote on Reddit. She's always been shady, but this is next level. What makes the backlash particularly interesting is how quickly Tamra's RHOC return has gone from triumphant to tenuous. After her much-hyped comeback following a two-season absence, fans initially celebrated her as the shot of adrenaline the franchise needed. Her sharp tongue, undeniable knack for confrontation, and ability to create explosive storylines were seen as assets. However, her eagerness to play informant has now raised questions about whether she's truly invested in the group dynamics or merely playing chess with her co-stars for personal gain. The reactions from Tamra's castmates have been just as telling. While some have remained silent, perhaps wary of setting off an even bigger storm, others have subtly shaded her actions. Shannon Beater, who has had a famously up-and-down friendship with Tamra, posted a cryptic Instagram story featuring a cup of tea in the caption, "Some things never change." Fans quickly speculated that the post was a not-so-veiled jab at Tamra's alleged tattling. Even Heather Dubrow, who prides herself on staying above the RHOC fray, seemed to weigh in on the situation when she casually mentioned in a recent interview that some people just can't help but insert themselves into everything. While she didn't name names, viewers had no trouble reading between the lines. Tamra, never one to back down from a fight, wasted no time defending herself. "I tell it like it is," she said in a fiery Instagram live session. "I don't sugarcoat things, and if that makes people mad, so be it. I'm not about to sit here and pretend things aren't happening when they are." Still, some fans aren't buying it. They argued that there's a difference between being candid and actively working behind the scenes to shape the narrative of the show. She acts like she's just keeping it real, but let's be honest, this is about control. A longtime RHOC viewer commented on a fan forum. She's trying to position herself as Andy's favorite so she can keep her job. It's no secret that staying in Andy Cohen's good graces can be the key to a long-lasting Housewives career. Over the years, various Bravo stars have subtly, or not so subtly, courted favor with the network's kingmaker, hoping to secure their place in future seasons. But in Tamra's case, the strategy may have backfired. As the backlash continues to mount, some are wondering if Tamra's penchant for stirring the pot might ultimately lead to her downfall. RHOC fans have seen it happen before. Housewives who go too far in their quest to control the narrative often end up on the chopping block. Despite the criticism, Tamra remains defiant. "People are always gonna have opinions," she said in a recent interview. "But I've been doing this for a long time, and I know one thing for sure. Without drama, there's no show." For better or worse, she's not wrong. Love her or hate her, Tamra Judge knows how to keep the RHOC machine running. But whether that means fans will continue to root for her or turn on her completely remains to be seen.